Alright, back at the thrift store. I'm on the hunt for items that I can sell on eBay, hopefully for a profit. I'm going to show you what I find today, but also make sure you stick around because I'm going to show you some really cool stuff that I found last week. First stop is the boutique side of this thrift store, and if you know anything about designer purses and can authenticate them, I feel like this might be the place to be. But I don't, so I went to the clothing section. First thing I spotted was this men's long sleeve Fjord flannel shirt by Patagonia. New at tags, $13.99. Seemed like a no-brainer. So I grabbed it. And turns out there's a 100% sell-through rate and they sell for $40 to $45. So not bad. Here's another new at tags item. This is a Johnson Motors t-shirt. It's actually made by Lucky Brand. Found 3 of these back in December and they all sold super quick. So I paid $10 for this one. I think I'll do pretty good. And last but not least, I'm certainly not a South Carolina fan, but I can appreciate the awesomeness that is this vintage sweatshirt. And I wasn't leaving it behind for $10. I walked over to the regular side of this Goodwill, and the hard goods section was depressing, an absolute mess. But I did manage to find a few clothing items that were pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. There's a little spot here. Jimmy Butler's shirt from 2022. I feel like a long sleeve one's going to be pretty rare. Pretty cool graphic. I like it. That's pretty sick. Good condition. Sounds extra large. I'll take it.
All right, real quick, I wanted to share with you this brand that I learned while I was at this thrift store. I found this strange looking hoodie, and it's made by this company called Orlebar Brown. I'm assuming that's how you pronounce it, but I've never heard of it. Decided to look it up, and I found 2 in that particular model. One sold for like 61, one sold for 50 something. So I thought I was onto something. Unfortunately, that one was damaged, but I started looking more into Orlebar Brown, and apparently they're like a men's swimsuit manufacturer. If you look up comps for those, they're kind of crazy. Men's swim trunks from $50 to over $100, and that's pre-owned. So definitely be on the lookout for Orlebar Brown. But after I left this thrift store, I went to the Salvation Army.
I really want these, but they're in bad condition. Dirty, missing the insoles, and I can't read the tag to see what size it is. So, gotta pass.
Alright, so a little bit of a disappointing stop at the Salvation Army. You guys saw the New Balance shoes. I actually saw them from across the store, saw that they were made in USA, got really excited. But unfortunately, they were very dirty. They were missing the insoles. You couldn't read the size tag. So I felt like I needed to leave them behind. And then I found the older Florida State jersey. It was a Nike team, which is typically really good. But one of the numbers at the top had peeled off and there was damage there. So once again, I had to leave that behind. I did get a Top Speed Dragster, which is apparently a roller coaster. Got a t-shirt. Typically those older roller coaster t-shirts actually do really well. I think I paid $3 for it. Pretty sure I can get $20, $25 for it. There were no sold comps of that exact one, but similar ones look pretty good. But what wasn't a disappointing stop was the other day my daughter and I were going somewhere, and you know, we don't pass a thrift store, so pulled into a Goodwill, made a quick lap around, didn't see anything, decided to make another lap, and at the bottom of a shelf there was a Flowbee. And yes, I'm talking about the Flowbee from these commercials.
What do I do when I need a haircut? I do it myself with the Flowbee vacuum haircutting system.
It's easy. First I set Flowbee to cut my hair 2 inches long on the top. Then I set the length for 1.5 inches and cut the back and the sides.
And that's all there is to it.
Flowbee cuts from 1/2 inch to 6 inches long, so there's many different styled layered haircuts to choose.
I'm so confident you're going to love my Flowbee haircutting system like the thousands of people that now use it. It comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee.
Your Flowbee haircutting system pays for itself in just 10 to 15 haircuts.
And I've been looking for one of these Flowbees for forever, not to cut my own hair, but because they actually sell really well. Paid $7 for it, brought it home, didn't even count all the pieces and attachments to make sure they were all there. I just put them on the table, took a picture and said, what you see is what you get. Tested it, made sure everything worked, and I didn't cut my own hair or anything, but it ran like it was supposed to. It sounded really good. And it sold in less than 24 hours for $99 plus shipping. So not a bad $7 buy. I'm actually headed to a Goodwill now, so I hope I can find something just as good.
So I just learned something. Found this backpack. It's a VAUD-10. And this one unfortunately is really dirty and it's missing the bladder to hold water. But I looked up VAUD and some of these backpacks sell for some crazy money. So It's definitely a brand to be able to look out for in the future. Grab that. R11. These are random, but we'll take them. You're grabbing a bundle here.
Alright, so definitely nothing mind-blowing here, but at $2 a piece, hard to turn down. Most of these clubs are going to go for $20, maybe $30 a piece. This is one that I've never heard of. It's a Lazarus 2 hybrid. These things don't really sell very well, honestly, but I kind of want to hit it for $2. Why not? Callaway steelhead, got a 3 and a 4 iron. I'll actually probably pair those together for maybe $40. R11 7 iron random, gonna take a while to sell. Ping Eye 2 iron, that actually sells pretty quick, maybe $30. And the Callaway Fusion 6 iron. Like I said, random individual clubs, it can take a while to sell, but either way, I think I did pretty good for $14. Oh, even got the Adams fishing wedge here. Another Goodwill. I haven't found anything good here in months. Of course, I said that about the last Goodwill and found some golf clubs, so I'm just kind of saying that for good luck.
Well, here's part of the reason that I haven't found anything in a while, just because this place is a mess. I think I've said this before, but they just pile everything up. Makes it real hard to look at stuff. These are always good. $6.99. Might give it a quick test. Got excited when I saw this older tag made in Honduras, but the shirt itself is pretty bad. Central Michigan Chippewas. Isn't that what Tim McGraw's baby was in that song? My baby, she's a Chippewa. Everybody always says to pick up True Religion jeans, and I just saw these happening to be sitting here, saw the label there. So I'm gonna get these. Gonna be $5.75. They're men's size 30, I think. Seem to be in good condition. I mean, I think the holes are supposed to be there. So go grab those and take you guys' word for it. Also found this Polo Ralph Lauren shirt. They don't typically pick these up, but this has got the vintage tag on it. Nice rugby, got the grommets on the side, and it's new with tags. So we're gonna grab that for $4.75. Alright, got the True Religion jeans. I have no idea. I'll throw some comps on the screen. Paid $5.75 for those, I think. Yeah, $5.75. And then the pink polo shirt, vintage, brand new with tags. No idea, at least $20. But the star show is definitely this combo unit Magnavox. That's the one you want to be on the lookout for. They sell almost instantly. Paid $6.99. It should be a quick $80. All right, so for thrift stores, not a bad haul for sure, but I want to take you back to about a week ago where I found 2 items back to back that I've never seen before. They're both pretty unique, and one's already sold for what I think is crazy money. I didn't find anything in the golf section that was worth picking up, but huge shout out to my guy Nando, tattooed reseller, who always says to be on the lookout for martial arts stuff. Found this Origin gi, I think is how you pronounce it, and comps are kind of crazy. I'll explain it when I get outside, but we're definitely getting that. All right, huge shout out to my guy Nando, tattooed reseller. If it wasn't for him, I'd never even looked this up. This is a Origin gi. If you don't know what a gi is, that's basically the outfit that a martial artist would wear. And Origin's apparently a really good brand, because the last sold comp on this particular outfit, $160. I paid $10.50 for everything. So huge shout out to Nando. When I told him I found this, he actually gave me 2 other brands to be on the lookout for: Show Your Roll and A&P. So that's some pretty good bolos. So make sure you guys go give him a follow, and also spam his last video if you would. Just do me a favor and just say, "What's up, Lily?" He'll get it. That's interesting. $3. It's obviously like a fridge topper or something. I don't know. We're gonna look that up. All right, so I Google Lens their Red Bull thing, and it is a topper for a gas pump fridge, and there's none listed, and 2 have sold. Check out the comps. $200. Both sold the same day, same seller, but they're 2 totally different toppers for sure. I looked at the pictures, and this one's even got a huge, let me show it to you, huge crack in it right there. Check that out. This one's got a little crack right here and right here, but otherwise it's in really good condition. I mean, I'll throw it up for $200.
They only want $2.99 for it, so it's worth a shot. Y'all, this chunk of plastic sold in less than 12 hours for $229 plus shipping. It's actually going all the way down to Chile, and the buyer's all in over 300 bucks. Kind of crazy. I paid $2.99 for it, sold for $229 in a couple of hours. You can't beat it. These unexpected finds like this, the surprising stuff, is what keeps me going. It's the thrill of the treasure hunt for sure. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you next time. If you're still watching, here's a tip. When I was at the thrift store with the gi, I actually saw a Chick-fil-A necktie, and I started doing some research on Chick-fil-A neckties. I just want you to go to eBay, type in Chick-fil-A necktie, go to Solds, and just scroll. It'll blow your mind. I'm never going to pass by the necktie stand anymore at a thrift store.